Well, Dinky Donuts, that was a busy old day, wasn't it? Now you're safely tucked up, what say you to a story before night-night?
Yes, Daddy!
What shall we have tonight then, darling?
The tiger what came to tea.
No, we've had that one bags of times. Oh no, let's have Sir Daddy and the coveted egg.
Disappointed. All right, then.
Long ago, in a time far, far away, when men was men and didn't feel the need to have their hair in them stupid man buns, in an old tavern near a crystal blue stream, Sir Daddy sat supping his honey mead. He just loved his honey mead, quietly enjoying the scenery. On this occasion, the scenery consisted of two fair maidens of ample, heavy bosom, bending to lift a huge barrel of ale. As Sir Daddy sat, lips pursed, soaking in the view, a bad, ugly, angry man approached Sir Daddy as he rested, minding his own beeswax.
Oh no! Sir Daddy ain't done no wrong!
No, he hasn't, Dinky Doo. The big, thick goon of a man stomped over to Sir Daddy, and in a thumping, booming voice like that old Brian Blessed, he told Sir Daddy to stop watching the maidens, as they are his wife and his sister. Sir Daddy was up in arms, and set about correcting the daft man, insisting he hadn't been looking at them. Instead, his eyes had accidentally drifted into their vicinity. The nasty man refused to believe poor Sir Daddy, and challenged him to a jousting.
Oh, I hope Sir Daddy beats bad man.
Well, Dinky, stop let's butting in and we might just find out. So, a heroic, bold Sir Daddy mounted his trusty steed Malcolm and fought the bad man. Eventually, the bad man fell to the ground with an almighty thump, his head rolling out to the stream. Sir Daddy rode Malcolm home, undefeated yet humble, and as he arrived, was welcomed by the sweet aroma of a hot, hearty, bubbling stew coming from his home. On opening the door, Sir Daddy found his beloved bride in the kitchen, smoking a fag, no stew on the stove. Alas, that must have been coming from the house next door.
Poor Sir Daddy!
Poor Sir Daddy indeed, but as we're about to discover, that ain't the half of it. Upon noticing the scratches and bloody marks on Sir Daddy's arms, his blushing bride began questioning Sir Daddy, and question she did. "Where did you get them marks?" she bellowed, as though it was somehow Sir Daddy's fault. "Have you been plucking with that henkeeper woman again? Why are there holes in your trousers again? I only sewed them up last week."
Sounds like Mummy.
Sir Daddy didn't know where to turn. He was forever getting in the stook for stuff he hadn't done. Before Sir Daddy could utter one word, his lady wife said, "This is what happens when you go sticking your soldier in someone else's egg. You inevitably get found out, just like when you were making nectar with the beekeeper's wife, and I had a mind to yank the inside of your candle out, so you could never go dipping your wick again."
But Sir Daddy allowed his egg and soldiers just the same as anyone else.
How right you are, Dinky. Just you try telling her that.
So what did Sir Daddy do?
The only thing he could do, Dinky. He handed his wife the big bulging pouch of coins he'd lifted from the bad man he killed earlier, and just like that, she magically stopped whinging. The end. Oh look everyone, little Dinky Dollop's out for the count. Ah. Don't forget to like, subscribe and give a big thumbs up.